Okay, this is a rebuttal to the moral militia's use of the imperfect I as a proof of creation by a perfect creator. Now, the original assertion is that this I is perfect. Then why does it break down? If it's so well designed, why do we end up needing glasses? That's right. It says so in the Bible. Now, there are a couple different myths in the creation, in the Genesis story, depending on which one you want to choose, which order things were put into. But ultimately, we have this all-knowing, all-present God who makes some people, tells them not to eat from this tree, but he sends a snake in there, makes them eat from it anyway, and then he has to kick them out. But of course, he was all-knowing and through all time, so he already knew that was going to happen. So I guess it's neither here nor there, but that's where disease started. So we got a perfect I as a proof of intelligent design, or God, if you will. They're really the same thing. And now we have an imperfect I, as a matter of fact, as a proof of God, because it backs up what the Genesis story says. Wow, that's perfect proof. Now he goes on to the second claim, talking about the receptor here in the nerves. I don't know much about it, but basically he says if the nerve goes through the disc, and it has to be in front of the disc because it's gone through it. If you don't want to be in front of it, then it can't go through the hole that's there. So we'd have to find a different way through, i.e. proof of God, because it's got a hole and it goes through it, and that's how it's set up. Now the original question was, why is that nerve in the front of the disc anyway? Why does it have to go through this hole? And that, I guess it's easy, it has to be in front because it goes through it. So, yeah, I guess that question's solved and proves God once again and that the Bible's right. Now, God created this perfect man until we ruined it with our sin. That's what makes the Fovea go all awry. It's exactly the same argument as the first one, that it was fine until Genesis happened, and which he said is probably the case here. So he backs it up very, very well by invoking Genesis once again, which is chock full of just ridiculousness, contradictions. Look up Skeptic's Annotated Bible and take a few minutes, just go through there, educate yourself on the contradictions, on the implausibilities, on the things that God said that are pretty much established laws of physics now. So there we go.